In this lesson, we're learning how to solve one-step inequalities. The big difference is that instead of using an equal sign, an inequality compares values. These symbols mean greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. Solving inequalities works the same way as solving equations. We still want to get the variable by itself. There's only one special rule we need to remember. If you multiply or divide by a negative number, the inequality sign must flip. That flip keeps the comparison true. Let's take a look at this example together. Read the explanations on the screen and follow along as the steps are shown. Go ahead and pause the screen and work through these examples first. Solve it like an equation, but flip the sign if you multiply or divide by a negative. Multi-step inequalities work almost exactly like multi-step equations. We still solve step by step using inverse operations. The big thing to watch for is negatives. If you multiply or divide by a negative number, the inequality sign must flip. This reminder is important. This example will show the process clearly from start to finish. Pause here and attempt these examples. After that, press play to see the solution built visually, one step at a time. Multi-step inequalities follow the same steps as equations, except negatives change the sign. A compound inequality is really just two inequalities connected together. When you see and, both parts must be true at the same time. When you see or only one of the parts has to be true, you solve each inequality separately, then combine the results based on whether it's and or. And just like before, if you ever multiply or divide by a negative, the inequality sign must flip. Let's look at an and example first. You can tell this isn't an equality because the variable is in the middle and both sides are connected. Now let's compare that with an or inequality. The inequalities are separated and they're joined by or. That means x does not have to satisfy both. And means both must be true. Or means either one can be true. Inequalities show values that are bigger or smaller, not just equal. On a number line, the circle tells you if the number is included. Use an open circle for less than or greater than. Use a closed circle for less than or greater than or equal to. Then, look at the arrow. Shade to the right for greater. Shade to the left for less. The shading shows all the answers. Use an open or closed circle, then shade in the correct direction. Word problems describe a math situation using words instead of numbers. Our job is to translate the English or what the sentence is saying, and we turn it into a math inequality. Pause for a moment and look at the operation words on the left. These words tell us what math operation to use. Words like sum, total, increased by, or more than mean we are adding. Words like difference, decreased by, or less than mean we are subtracting. Words like twice, three times, or product of tell us to multiply. And words like quotient, per, or split among tell us to divide. You don't have to memorize everything right now, but you should definitely write this list down. Now look at the inequality words on the right. These words tell us which inequality symbol to use. At least or no less than means greater than or equal to. At most or no more than means less than or equal to. Greater than or exceeds means greater than. And less than or fewer than means less than. These comparison words are very important, so take a moment to read through them carefully. Now let's talk about how to translate English into an inequality, step by step. First, find the operation words, like sum or twice. Next, choose a variable to represent the unknown number. Then, build the expression. For example, twice a number becomes 2x. After that, translate the comparison phrase like at most 15 into an inequality symbol. Finally, put everything together into one inequality. This process works every single time, so it's a great strategy to remember. Now let's look at example 1. The sum of twice a number and 5 is at most 15. First, twice a number becomes 2x. The sum of twice a number and 5 becomes 2x plus 5. The phrase at most 15 tells us to use less than or equal to 15. Putting it all together, we get 2x plus 5 is less than or equal to 15. From here, we solve the inequality just like an equation. Subtract 5 from both sides to get 2x is less than or equal to 10. Then divide both sides by 2, which gives us x is less than or equal to 5. When working with word problems, always remember the same 3 steps. Translate the words, build the inequality, then solve. Take your time, read carefully, and trust the process.